So hello, everybody. Welcome to This Week and This Week and This Week in Tech. And once again, Leo Laporte with the CEO of This Week and This Week and This Week in Tech, Ms. Lisa Kensel.
Hello, everyone.
And today we're going to tell you about some exciting new developments here at the TWiT Brickhouse Studios. Lisa?
Are there any?
No. Nothing to report.
Wait, that's not true. We're going to be launching the product show in the next couple of weeks.
Are we? We're interviewing people to help us book product.
Absolutely. My mic's off.
Ah! This is in my way.
They're saying my mic's off. I'm so loud. All I need to do.
There are new bricks. You can see now. Hey, that's cool. You can see the bricks through the door there.
Yeah. We
Look
have
at
our
that.
next shipment of bricks. Guess before we start talking about shows, we could talk about that. We sold, 1,800 bricks? And
Is her microphone still off?
is my microphone still off? Okay. So the rest of the bricks will be coming in, I think. When do they come in? November or the end of December? So yeah, we're not going to be done installing the bricks until probably January. We need a swear jar. What's that all about?
Because I keep saying things bad.
Well, I keep a little leash on Leo, but not that big of a leash.
See my dog collar?
Right here. See the marks?
Okay. So on iPad today, the stupid thing didn't recognize me. It kept saying one face, one face, one face. That made me mad.
So you swore on iPad today also?
I'm sure they edited it out.
I believe they did. They're pretty good about that.
How you like my new haircut? I think it's good. So we got a second shipment bricks, which is what do you call them? Bricklayers is putting in.
Mm-hmm.
Masons. The Freemasons are putting them in. And you can see them. I think that's really neat. You can see it through there. That's really cool. Look at that. That's just because the sunlight's hitting it right now, I think.
Yeah, I think that's great.
That's really
Well, you can
cool.
see it because the door's open behind me, too.
We're going to, there'll be a curtain there soon, right?
Well, we're going to be doing a curtain over here between these two pillars. So I don't know if you can see that in the shot. I don't think so. But there will be. It'll match the curtain on the other side.
The Android TWiT special hasn't posted yet? Oh, I should have posted by now. We have to apologize. We the workflow that we use right now to get video out goes through MediaFly and a script that they have that runs on Amazon EC2 instances, and it can take as long as 7 hours for a video to be encoded, which I apologize for. It's not our intent, and we are exploring ways to do that much faster internally, but we just need a lot of hardware. There's quite a bit of work in encoding. MediaFly does 13 different versions of every video for all the different platforms MediaFly puts us on. Now we love it, and we love MediaFly. We're very grateful to them. So that's why you can watch it on Roku and Popcorn Hour and Vizio TVs and all those places, and iPhones and Android phones. It is up. Okay, so
it's in specials, not in.
It's in specials. It's not in All About Android or somewhere else,
Right.
Miss M. So. How come it took so long for NSFW to come out this week? It recorded early. I don't know why. Colin doesn't know. The problem is not at our end. We're editing them and putting them out as promptly as we can, and usually within a few hours of the show, right?
NSFW, I think Tony edited on the usual date that he edited.
Oh, okay. So it shot early, but he edited on the usual day.
Right.
But still, it should be out by now.
Oh, it's out. I think they wanted to know why it came out so late since it was recorded earlier. I believe they just still edited it and put it out at the
Sometimes that
same
happens.
Tony doesn't exactly have a free moment.
Tony's pretty busy, and Tuesday's a bad day for him. But and also, we want to kind of have a consistent release date, regardless of recording date, if we can, unless we're recording after. There was a fail in the RSS feed. Tony fixed it. Thank you, T2T2. Or
Absolutely.
double T2. Why can't I hear myself?
Why do you hear yourself?
Somebody. Oh, Colin. Colin always leaves his stream
Colin's
on.
got his
He always
live
leaves his
open.
stream on. Wow, this is actually now starting to smell like fresh ironed clothes. Probably not what it's supposed to. What is the status on... Colin should come over here and sit by the mic. What is the status on HD, Colin?
Now we need Colin. Here, pull up a chair, sit next to me. Okay, Colin is eating
Colin
again.
knows how to get out of a corn maze like nobody's business.
Yes, our entire staff decided to go to the corn maze.
We showed the
last
video
night.
of that earlier.
I did.
So
I'm sorry I missed it.
we've decided
We're ladies and gentlemen.
we've decided on the encodes we want to use for HD. SD low is going to be improved a little bit, and we're going to call that mobile instead of SD low as it is right now. SD high, we're going to bump the quality up slightly, but it's going to be about the same. And then we're going to add an HD feed. So we've settled on all this with MediaFly. We're waiting for them to roll out a platform update that they're doing. I thought it was going to be this week, but it looks like it's going to be next week. And the first show we're going to try it on to make sure everything works is TWiT.
Great.
So within a week or two, we should have TWiT in HD.
That will be for a 720p download.
Correct.
There is going to be an HD stream through Influxus. And what is that, a gig and a half?
That is, we're doing 3 megabits and 1.5 megabits. We lost our 1.5 megabit Ustream feed we had for a while. They put their multi-bit rate back in the cooker and neglected to let me know. So when I had an issue yesterday, they said, we don't have any multi-bit rate.
Ustream, unfortunately, as much as I love Ustream, we're not one of their favored partners because we don't do their pre-rolls. So we get what we get from Ustream. And,
but he said he'll let me know as soon as that's available again, though. So
okay, that's great.
It hasn't been pulled. It's just been pulled to refine.
Oh, that's good. So it's not us. It's
Right.
them.
Yeah.
Right.
The we really rely on free bandwidth from AOL, CacheFly, Ustream, Justin TV, BitGravity, and whoever else. I think that covers it. Because if we had to pay for bandwidth, it would be $50,000 to $100,000 a month. So we're kind of at the mercy of our very kind bandwidth providers. So we do the best we can. Influxus will be the first time that we've actually had a paid feed. And presumably, because it will be a paid feed, it should be very reliable and very high quality. But this stuff is bleeding edge.
We've got the quality on the HD feed pretty solid, and so this week Lisa and I need to talk about the details of rolling out the financial end of that.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, we don't know what the price is yet. We have to talk to Influxus to see how much they want to make per person, because we don't know yet what it'll cost them. So we'll talk to Influxus, and they may say, "Oh, well, we need to make $1 per person or $2, whatever."
Right.
And what we want to do, what our intent is to make this a benefit for people who donate. So we'll determine what donation level that will be: $5 a month, $10 a month. We don't know. Depends on how much it costs to get the service.
To discuss what extra we need to discuss what the extra things are that we're going to provide for people that actually sign up for the service. So we
At the very
have a
least, you
couple
get
of
an HD
really good
stream
ideas
and a chat room.
Yeah. Well, you'll have those 2 items, but
And then
I was
a date
also
with me is no.
a date with you.
No.
Okay. Well, we were thinking about having like you available, probably similar to this. So maybe we
We'll
should
figure out something.
switch
Some
this
special
over there, or
shows.
something special.
We might
or-
do a special show that's on the
Right,
HD stream
right.
only. We'll figure that out.
I think we should have something that goes along with that.
I agree. We want to make it. Depends on how much it costs.
They said they'd rather have a date with me than you.
I know.
So
That's because they're all boys. If it's
doesn't
two,
mean
if
anything.
we can do it for $2 a month, then we probably wouldn't throw in anything extra. If it's $15 a month, then we'd have to throw in. So it just really is going to depend how much it costs.
right. I think we have to take a look at that. And
Nothing that we're doing is HD yet. When you see what the HD looks like, it basically looks very close to what we see in the studio.
Correct.
Because everything we do is 720p, and it looks fantastic.
Right.
When you get the 720p downloads, you'll see I think they'll see exactly what we're seeing, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
It'll be very
Right.
close to. That'll be better even than the streaming, because that'll be very high quality.
okay, yeah, we'll figure that part out. Take a look seriously, and let's set something up on that. Because I'm stacking my calendar. It always happens by today. So, lots of questions about the game show. Should we talk about that a
We're
little bit?
very excited about it. This is an attempt by us to do, for the first time ever, a show that is really of broadcast quality, more than just a talking heads show, but a really
Right.
A show that you might see on a broadcast network or G4 or something like that. And so to that end, we are spending a considerable amount of money on it for great hosts. We have 2 very good hosts. We'll announce the second host in a couple of weeks. And
Right.
we have we're building a special set, which is actually the set behind me, but you'll see
Correct.
it'll be a little bit different. We're going to have some really cool stuff, and then we're also developing the LAN party. And we've hired something we don't usually do, which have some dedicated producers just for those shows.
Right.
So we're really putting some money into that. We're not trying to be like G4. In fact, one of the working title for the working title for the show is the best damn game show ever.
Yeah, but we had a lot of people that didn't really care for that, and I know we're still brainstorming on the actual gaming show name.
I wanted to call it Game On. Anybody who has a good name, please. We can't do Game Ons. That's already taken.
Yeah, so we're looking at
G4 Blows. That's a good name.
G4 Blows. We actually talked about something like that because we were trying to say. What did we name the LAN party though?
Attack on the attack of the show.
Shut Up and Play is the LAN party.
The LAN party
name.
is definitely Shut Up and Play.
Yeah, we're not changing that.
Definitely it. So we want some attitude to the whole thing.
Game show, yeah, I think it's attitude, but I'm not really sure why people don't like the show name we picked. But we'll see.
I like TBDGS Evar. I do like that. That's good. The Game Savers. Save
the
games,
Game Savers has come up quite a bit.
I like that.
The Game Factor, like the X Factor.
We could do the Game Savers. That doesn't infringe.
Yeah, but you like that?
Anyway, we're looking for a good name.
Call for Gamers.
I kind of like Game Savers. I really like Game On. We had two names, For the Win and Game On, both of which are really not available.
We really can't take those. But we're looking at the beta.
I did reserve the best damn game show ever.tv.
We did. We have all of those.
And
.com.
Yes. .com, yeah.
Yes, we have those. Every time we think of a name we semi-like, we've been reserving it. But I think
press my Leo.
Do you think? I think we're probably a month out on the game show.
It's going
to launch a beta.
Yeah,
we're working on the
really
graphics. We actually, I approved the graphics guy that Dan likes. So
One Up, that's good. I like One Up.
One Up's good.
Make a note of that.
So we're gonna have somebody
Player
work on a
one,
graphics
I already
package.
suggested. 2-player, I also suggested. Oh, and I'm going to do. I'm pitching. And I told the producer, you don't have to accept it because,
Kiss my game.
Kiss my game. I'm pitching. I'm going to do the casual gaming feature. We're going to call it Casual Encounters.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a smoking jacket, brandy. Say, hi. I'm a busy guy with a lot to do. I'll be right with you, Lila. But every once in a while, I like to play a game for a few minutes. And show you a casual game.
I think it's smart to incorporate a little bit of everything in this show. And that's what our intent is.
This Week in Thumbs.
This Week in Thumbs. That's actually pretty good.
I like that.
But we already have a TWiT.
TWiT.
No. We have Twitch. We have so many
Throne
already.
of Games. Oh, you guys are so good.
So we still have,
That's good for game's sake.
Liz, don't you have something on that? What? Don't we still have a place where people can put suggestions? Besides, what is it? Is it gaming at twit.tv? What's our email address for the game show?
Note, game show titles.
Sorry, I can't connect to the network.
I think it's still doing that.
For game's sake. This Week in Thumbs, TWums. No consoles. Well, the one thing that we're asking people, if you're going to give suggestions, that you've actually done like a search on the name and see if it's available.
No, we don't have to ask them. We'll do that.
No, it'd be good for them to do a little homework.
It'd be good for you.
Come on, they're sophisticated.
It's good for you. Do some homework, will you?
Well, it's not hard. Come on. We're talking to our audience.
Well, they knew One Up was not okay.
So, hand crap?
Well, that took a long time.
Gaming gone.
Now, what were the ones I liked? I don't even remember anymore. Note, game show titles,
After
One Up.
Pong. I like After Pong.
No, One Up we can't use. The Game Savers.
Game Savers.
Here's your note.
Oh. Note in game show titles.
Hey, Alex, why don't you handle your voice recognition?
The Throne of Games.
Throne of Games, Twit Arcade, Pong hits.
Twit
Pong
Arcade.
hits.
Pong hits.
Something
No.
with Pong.
Pong hits. No.
I like it.
I don't.
Up in Smoke.
Here's your note.
Oh, screw you.
Love that Siri.
Siri's not been on her game today. She's really slow all day.
Oh, well.
Get your
it
game
happens.
on.
Well, we'll take all kinds of suggestions.
Game
I'd really
Nation.
like
I
to.
thought about Game Nation since we have Ham Nation.
We talked about that. That was one of
kinda
the
like
names
Game
on
Nation.
there.
Or Gaming Nation. Extra Life,
we
bonus
really got to
round.
come up with our name though if we're going to try to finish the graphics package and things like that.
Yeah,
It
we
might have
kind of need
something
to do it soon.
Yeah.
We'll name it in the next couple of days.
Right. So.
But Cuba, next level. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Facepalm versus
Field of Games.
Gamers Light Falcon Punch. I like Falcon Punch.
Yeah, we were talking about Falcon Punch.
Really? You
yeah,
guys are
that was one of the names we actually were talking about.
GameSpot TV. No. Leisure
Twit
Suit
of
Leo.
Fortune. What is this? A '70s game show?
Twit of Fortune.
No.
All right. Next
Okay.
topic.
Well, the other show that we've been trying to put together is the product review show. And we've been struggling because of, I think, bandwidth of people and getting products in here and hiring a booker. And I think we're going to have a booker next week. Don't look so happy about that.
Yeah, and I have a bunch of reviews I want to do. You know what I really want to do? I have all the set-top boxes. I want to put them all. I need help with this. It's a lot of production. But I want to put them all out on the table and go through each one, demo each one. Wouldn't that be great?
Okay, Colin, you
like,
and
here's
Leo
what-
can stay
and
after we're
I
done
need
here.
Cards. Well, when we hire this person, that's the first thing
Yeah.
I might have her do is like make cards so you can put the card up and say, Boxy Box, and have all the logos of the stuff it supports, the price, and then do a quick review and show and tell.
And they're
I think that'd be
asking
really
about
handy.
what kind of products we're looking at. I believe it'll probably mostly be cell phones, any kind of, computer reviews, new tablets, things like that.
All producers are she. Even if it's a guy, I call him she. I call Alex she.
Well, let's give him a little credit
Because-
for paying attention. We are talking to a woman.
We're talking to a woman.
So we've nailed it down to 50%. No, it's true. Mostly females are producers. I have yet to see.
No, Alex and Chad are both. You're not a producer?
No, the
Chad's a
producers are
producer.
typically women. I mean,
Chad's a
not
producer.
to like, put
No,
people
I know a
in
lot
categories.
of men. Dan Mitchell, who's producing the gaming show, is definitely a man. I know. I saw his penis.
I don't know what to say to that. I have nothing to say. Where's that collar for Leo again? Or is it a muzzle I bought him?
Where's this? Does that count for the swear jar?
Well, no, I think I'm just going to get that shot collar
Would it
back
have been better
on
if I
you
said I
and
saw his
buzz you.
package?
It'd just be better to say that he's a man. We know that, I think.
It's just to make you laugh. I'll do anything to make you laugh.
But no, so we are
Is Tony
talking.
a producer? Yeah, he's a producer.
Yeah.
We have male producers.
But the females are around here. We're a little more vocal and we're tougher, I think, than the guys.
This shirt has a problem. It shrunk.
Le-
Shouldn't it go down far enough? Shouldn't it go down farther?
and I'm not responsible for dressing you
I
either.
think they cut this. I really do. I think it had tails.
What's
and
up
they
with
cut it.
Leo this week? I'm not really sure. I took that shot collar off. That
What's
was
up
it.
with Leo this week? I'm always this jerky.
Not really. You've been swearing a lot. Okay, what else? So hopefully the product review show, we even talked about a name for that.
No, we haven't actually.
TWiT products. What should
That
we
might
name the
have a
product
very
review show?
That may have a very
Has to be something about reviews.
basic name, yeah, because it might
Review
be,
has to
might
be
not
in the
very
name.
clever. The game show needs to be clever, but the product review
Product
show is kind of, fundamentals.
I think so. So are we going to stick with the market on the product review of being cell phones and tablets and computers? Were we thinking about doing
all
more?
sorts of stuff. It just should be a ton of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. We shot. Tom shot the Harmony Link for the iPad this week.
Perfect.
Good.
I want to do this Little Bits electronics thing.
Right.
It should be all sorts of stuff.
Doing a car accessory next week.
Good. Car accessories are great.
Awesome.
No, it should just be a variety of stuff. And what we're going to do with this is we're just going to get a bunch of products and let I want everybody on the staff to do reviews, and then we're going to do
Smart.
a show that brings the 3 or 4 of the best reviews each week with little clips from all of the reviews, and then push you to YouTube, because I think a lot of the revenue on this is going to come out of YouTube. We haven't done that yet, which is good, but it works with products. Products is actually a category where you can really make some money. Because people do searches, Google searches for
I love that.
the product, and then they find your YouTube review. And if it's a good review, then we should get a lot of hits on those. So that's the idea.
TWiT Brickhouse Reviews.
Yeah, Brickhouse Reviews. I actually like
is-
Brickhouse Reviews. I love that.
It is going to be our
It should be-
employees doing all
it
the
should be
product
very basic.
reviews. We should have
Exactly.
something
You know what?
that
I like
wraps around
Brickhouse
that.
Reviews. I do like
TWiT
that.
Brickhouse Reviews.
I don't
Maybe
know
it
if
is
I'd say
just
TWiT. Just say
How about
Brickhouse
Brickhouse Reviews?
Yeah.
Well, we might have to include something in that name that.
Well, TWiT's always going to be, there's always a logo, and it'll be on the album art. You don't
Brickhouse
have-
Tech Reviews. We might want to have something that incorporates what we're reviewing. We'll have to talk about
I
that.
think it's fine. Reviews from the Brickhouse. I like Brickhouse reviews. That's great. Whoever thought of that?
I
got
can't give a
gimbal phone case for you.
Brickhouse reviews.
We views because we do the reviews.
So yeah, I'd really like to get that going. And I mean, we're already starting it, but
We're
I'd like
doing
to
some
have
thinking.
somebody dedicated on that. And,
For instance,
and
we're
have it
not
out.
going to do 5 stars because what is a 3-star? What is a 2-star? We're either going to do buy it. What was it? It was
Oh, you're talking about the game show.
no reviewing.
Oh, we're gonna do that with
It was
reviewing.
either going to be
Get it or don't buy it.
buy it, try it, or goodbye it, or something like that.
That sounds
I
great.
don't remember what the third one was, but buy it, try it, or fry it, something like that. So there is
I
a
like
middle
fry
one
it.
where, it's not great, but if you have a need for this particular product, but it's, buy, rent, or pass, that kind of
Buy,
thing.
rent, or pass, I like that.
That kind of thing, yeah. I think buy it, try it, or fry it is pretty good.
I like that.
And we can
actually,
throw it in the fire hole.
that's true. We can put it up on the green screen over
We have
here.
a fire hole over here.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
We should totally do that. If it sucks, we'll throw it in the fire hole.
Buy it, try it, or brick it.
You know, we're gonna have to do something where we have like this majestic looking background, and we'll put it on a pedestal if we love it.
This is pretty freaking majestic. Look at this. Look at this studio. This is gorgeous.
Aren't we lucky?
I don't know if luck had anything to do with it. I think we had Lisa.
Well, I had a hand in it.
Did you have burritos for lunch?
Me? No.
Not you. Lisa. Liz.
Lisa, Liz, whatever her
Lisa
name
Liz.
is.
They're all liquids. Band hammer. The band hammer is up. I Instagrammed it if you want to see it. It is up and mounted. Did you guys see the Instagram of it? It's also on Google Plus. It's all over the place. How do I get my audience to engage and invest in TWiT? So, Dave Mack, if I knew that, I would package that sucker because that is absolutely what's made this network work. Without you guys and the engagement of our audience, there is no TWiT. So, I'm very clear that something magical happened, and I wish I knew how it happened because it's been amazing, and that none of this would have happened without the engagement of you, our community. That sounds like, when I say that, it sounds mealy mouthed and like I'm paying lip service. I know it's genuinely the case, and I really don't know how it happened. I tell people, well, you could do it too. You just spend 6 years on a backwater cable channel, and you too could be a internet superstar. But for whatever reason, we touched a nerve or whatever. But we've been very, very lucky. And I do
Right.
hope that it continues. I live in fear.
Oh, why do you live in fear?
Constantly, a fear that you or the advertisers or the bandwidth providers or somebody will turn on us. And I have, everybody has, kind of fatalistic fantasies, right? You ever have like, you just kind of think the worst will happen, well, you do. Everybody does this, right?
Not typically. I tend to think for the best. I don't have a lot of fear.
I'm an optimist. I think
I'm
positively.
an optimist, and
but
I don't have a lot of fear.
I do have a disaster mentality, like, oh my God.
Well, that's why
And
you hired me, because I
You don't have that?
I don't really have that.
Because I've seen myself sitting all alone in that office with everybody gone, and it's just me doing the radio show.
I don't know. I believe in hard work and doing what you love and be passionate about.
Try it,
and
pass it by.
I think that I don't know. I don't worry so much about. I don't worry too much. When I
I'm not a
worry,
big
that's when
worrier.
you should worry.
I know. Oh no, that's true. No, I'm not a big worrier. It's not that. I just, I don't know. I just, I have, my mind goes there. Sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I've been there.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, if stuff starts to go away and the advertisers go away, I think the worst that could happen is letting people go.
I
That would be
do think of. I
the
do
worst
have
thing.
to think of plan Bs, though. I mean, like, well, what if this? What if that? What if this? And so I do spend some energy thinking, well, could we survive a loss of bandwidth providers, or if advertisers started to leave or whatever. The funny thing is we're going in the opposite direction. We got more every time we have more advertisers. We just got Epson.
Right.
We're actually doing amazingly well. You know where I get the disaster mentality? So there's a restaurant next door. Many of you have been here before, saw it, Pozzo's. We used to go there every Friday and drink.
Right.
And
eat.
And eat. Mostly drink.
Well, that's
And-
not true. Okay, that's probably true.
And it was a nice bar,
I did that
nice
last night,
restaurant.
too.
They just went out of business. They're gone, and they
Yeah,
lost
but
their shirts.
but I hate to say
No,
it.
well, you don't have to say anything. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying that when you're sitting, and this, it's
You
a bad.
gotta pay
we're
attention.
in a horrible economy,
Right.
And a lot of people are suffering. A lot of people are out of work. A lot of businesses are going
I agree.
bankrupt. There is a lot of empty office space in Petaluma,
Right.
And
There has been for a
so
while.
I'm as a small business owner, I'm very cognizant of that. We're very fortunate. We're very lucky.
Well,
to
I think
be
part
here.
part of it is we've diversified our advertisers, which
You did that
we've
when
been
you came
working
in.
on
That
that
was-
pretty hard.
that was a
I'm
job one for you.
taking a look at other ways to monetize besides our typical
Right.
ads
Butterscotch
that
is
we're
gone,
doing.
That's right.
So, I think it's paying attention, trying to diversify your products, trying to diversify your advertising. And honestly, it's great content.
The note
It's
is not that big. We got a $500,000 business loan at a very good rate to
Yes,
build it.
yes.
What is how are we paying that off now? How does that work?
I've started paying a little down on principal, but not a significant chunk. My goal, based on where we're at, where we're going, is to have that paid off in 3 years.
3 years.
I'd like it sooner, but it'll all depend
it's
upon.
less than I owe on my house. It's not a huge amount of money.
No, it's not. It's actually pretty low. It's at a very low interest rate. It's better than what most people can get. So it's unsecured. So it's phenomenal that we have an unsecured loan. I mean, it just never happens.
So in order to grow, the things we're doing is we're trying to add quality programming. The better the programming, the more it suits your needs as an audience. The more audience we'll have. We believe this gaming show is a big step forward.
Right. But I am not for, few people want to do more here and they want to modify sets already. I am not for spending more money until we have the step paid for. I think you can get in trouble by going too fast and borrowing too much to fund something when we shouldn't have to.
Right. Growth
is an
will be
interesting
thing in a
smart.
startup. You want
Yes.
to grow.
You want to
need
grow.
but you can't grow too much. And I've
Right.
seen a number of companies with venture funding usually
Absolutely.
spend that money because they had to in ways that turned out not to be such great ways to spend that money.
I agree.
And so by bootstrapping this, we've kind of had that discipline of we can spend what we have and not more.
I agree.
And be cautious, but we have grown. I mean, this is a huge
Right.
step here. And the good news is I already feel like we've merited the studio. We've
I
done
believe so, yeah.
stuff that means this made sense, like the gaming show.
Absolutely.
We've added Epson. We're gonna, we had one of our existing advertisers came to visit us a couple of days ago and showed us a new product that they're launching that they'll be advertising, I think, with us in January.
That I'm
is going to be
excited
amazing.
about. It's
I'm very
huge.
excited.
Right.
It's one thing I've been looking for all along is a sponsor who wants to launch a product using TWiT.
Right.
And that's basically what they're going to do. I'm sure they'll do some other advertising.
Well-
but TWiT's going to be the launch of a major new product.
Absolutely.
And I think that's an opportunity for us to show that we can put a product on the map and grow together. And so that was something I've been kind of looking for.
Well,
I
I
was
think
really happy to see that.
It's important that we have that, connection with all of our advertisers. I think that's why I always try to make sure I stay in touch with them, even though we have a sales team and a marketing team. So it gives us an opportunity to try something, and if we like it, it's even easier to endorse.
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise we're not going to endorse it.
Yeah.
So,
And we've hired people who just blow me away every day. We have not just the on-camera people, but
That's
all the
critical.
people who work here are fantastic. And Lisa gets a lot of credit for that. She's put a great team together.
well,
and that gives
we're
me
not
hope. That
hiring
makes me feel good.
anyone. I mean, it's really important that people come here. We either know them, have worked with them, or that the team can embrace them. Otherwise, we're not hiring them.
Right.
I mean, I'm really going to put people through a more regimented, interview process. I want them to meet the team and see if they fit. And if people don't fit, they're just not going to make it here. I mean, it has to work.
Yeah, Colin wanted this job for a long time, and we finally did hire him, and it was a great hire.
But that doesn't bother me. I like persistent people because I'm that way. So I don't mind. That actually helps. And I just
We're
think
also
it's the right
doing
fit.
we're going to start exploring other kinds of advertising. One thing that we're going to do, I should warn you about, is you're going to start seeing ads on the website.
Yes.
There are 4 banner ads. 3.
One, it's gonna
there's
be
1,
limited
2,
to
3
only
banner
3,
ads.
which we have available
And
right now.
And I know you're not going to like it, and I know you're going to be offended by it, but it's a significant amount of revenue.
It's not going to be. It's going to allow us to continue to expand on our website. So I'm looking at it, adding just a couple of. We already have some ads on our website. Those are our partners. And so it'll be adding a little bit more, but we would have to approve the ads and it would be minimal. But I'm hoping it'll allow us to add like a whole editorial writing section to the website.
We want
and having
more
tech
written
ads.
content, yeah.
I have a feeling that with this discussion next week with this person that can help on the product show, we can expand on that.
Right.
And so the ads on the website will once again allow for us to add another layer to TWiT. But I'm not going to overwhelm the page and have so many ads on it that I don't even want to look at it because I hate websites that are covered in ads. So it's going to be minimal, but it'll be enough to allow us to expand and keep the website going forward and updating it.
We are doing some other creative things with advertising. I've mentioned on the Ford ads, we're going to do 2 Ford barbecues here out front. We're getting a parade or a
Oh, that's going to be
permit,
exciting, yeah.
So we can block off the street out here, and the Ford cars will be here. And that's going to be, I think, limited to 50 attendees, right? 50.
Yeah, we're going to
50 fans.
we're going to set it up where 50 fans. I don't even know the full process of how that's going to work, but we're going to invite 50 fans to come up and enjoy barbecue, and we will then allow everyone to sit in on TWiT. And if everything's going well, I think the second barbecue, you'll be able to stay and watch the game show.
Yeah.
So that would be
Pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So that's something, I don't know if we'll do steaks. So we'll see how it goes. So I just love the idea. It gets more people in house and
There will be a
Can have a good
veggie
time.
option, I promise.
there will.
Sure.
We have
Doesn't have to-
vegetarians.
Sure.
Why?
We do want to do a screensaver show. That's even more difficult than the gaming show. So
Right.
if we could pull off the gaming show, then we'll try a screensaver show. Is even more work, much more work than the gaming show. But I think if we add a product review show, adding that will actually add considerable amount of screensavers like content
Right.
to the network. And then I think some how-to stuff would be the next step there. And I don't know if we'll do a discrete screensaver style show. I think I want, frankly, what we do to screensaverize everything so that there's more visual, more how-to, more help, more hands-on stuff
Right.
throughout the network. So I essentially want this to be a 24/7 screensavers.
Right.
So that's kind of our goal.
Well, I've been seeing a couple of comments in the chat room. People are concerned about having a pre-roll on our website.
No,
we would
never.
not be doing any
Never.
pre-rolls. I just want to clarify that. There would be a couple of banner ads, but nothing too daunting or overwhelming. I really don't want that on our website.
In fact, that was one of the issues with Ustream is that to get super special treatment and all the Ustream benefits, they wanted to put pre-roll on all our videos, and we just said, no, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Our audience will not tolerate that.
It's got to be minimal, and it's got to be, once again, we would have full control over the advertisers
I
that
consider
are
a
on
15-second pre-roll, but not 30, and that was what they were talking about.
I don't even like a 15-second pre-roll. I've stopped watching
I
a
agree.
lot of things on the internet that have a pre-roll that I cannot
I agree.
squash it. If I can't get rid of the pre-roll, then I'm just like, I'll go somewhere else, and I just move.
No, I agree.
So it's got to be, you can't do pre-rolls. I don't even want a 5-second pre-roll. So
Almost everybody's doing them now. I mean, if you watch Hulu, almost everybody with premium content is doing pre-rolls.
But the
That's
problem with it then is it's just like a TV commercial. I walk away. I don't watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that they're not effective. I just think for what we're trying
Isn't
to
she
accomplish, we don't want to do that.
She's fighting the good fight. I thought it was just going to be me saying no, and
Well,
Lisa gets it.
I get it. I mean, I don't want to hurt our network.
Yeah.
I want to help it. So
Somebody asked about YouTube Live. We have talked to YouTube Live, but their ad restrictions are too significant. We can't. We'd have to take our ads off, and we can't do it.
yeah. They're too part of the content sometimes. I mean, we can't strip out our ads, and that was a little bit of an issue with them.
We will keep live.twit.tv. I don't plan to close it.
It's just
There's no reason not to.
gonna stay as it is.
It's for people who want to go quickly and get just see the video pop up immediately, and that's the best way to do it.
I might play with making it look.
In a way, if anything, make it simpler and load faster.
Right. Well, something we were talking about earlier with the restaurant closing down next door, you look at that as sad, and I look at that as
It's
possibly an opportunity.
Well, they're friends. That's why. Now, Papa Nut says something that I have also
What
noted,
was
which is that the TWiT TV page seems to take a long time to load.
I've noticed that too.
We got to do something about that. There's a caching technology. What was the name of it? Remember the guy
Which
told us
one?
last week? Shoot, there's a caching technology that Drupal 7 has hooks for that speeds up the loads considerably that we should have.
It might still be on 6 on the TWiT pump.
Well, even varnish. Would you do me a favor and ask ImageX about varnish, or
And-
Bear, or Chris?
Oh, geez.
So varnish is a caching solution on top of Drupal that basically makes them static pages, so they should load much more quickly.
It's in my notes.
Thank you.
Good.
It's kind of in front of the server. Yeah, and that's another problem with 3457, which we thought we'd fix, which is he's not getting the CSS. He's just getting the text.
Right.
Yeah, Jason hit that too. They thought they had fixed it.
We thought we'd fix it. We're still working on it.
Okay.
The old site was not better. It might have loaded faster for you, but it was not better in terms of functionality because it was designed for one show a day. And we do more than one show a day now.
Well, but
They said the
they're
audio on
working
TWiT
on it,
photo has
right?
been bad two weeks in a row.
That might have been the logs.
No, I believe when you guys came
We
out
didn't
here,
use
you were
lavs.
clipping. You were clipping
Oh,
when
we
you
know
walked
about
out to the
that.
bricks.
The wireless
But-
did not work when Rick and I and Catherine walked out.
I didn't think it was bad this last week. I know there was an issue the week before. Maybe that was 2 weeks ago.
We know the RSS feeds are sometimes foobarred. That's another MediaFly problem we've got to
Right.
resolve.
We're working with that. So,
Countrymen
but,
are not terrible, Jim. Listen to me on all the shows I use the Countrymen. I sound great.
I think the Countrymen work great. I think it's the host
we've got to
putting their
work
piece
on teaching the hosts how to use them. But if you listen to me, they work. It works every time.
Well, you know, we talked about getting one for the hosts that are here regularly and having it just be theirs and it's fitted for them and it's taped on. We might need to
just have to
really
fix that.
explore that.
Web 28. If you're interested in being a person on the gaming show, please do send something to Jobs.
Game at twit.tv.
We have our full-time hosts, but we are absolutely looking.
Well, and we're also
for
looking for
people.
LAN party participants too. So right immediately after the game show will be a LAN party. So we're going to want people that are serious gamers in here playing.
Right.
And the intent is to attract people that want to do that too. So I think the more the merrier when the LAN party starts. You know, we're going to have somebody here monitoring that.
We're trying to figure out this Countryman thing. I understand.
More
I
girls
understand.
equals
We're
more
gonna
ratings.
solve this. I don't know. I think it's tape. I want to use tape on people,
Handheld PR40s.
like Eric does.
Handheld SM.
I love how Eric just holds his microphone all the time.
Yeah,
It's
watch
really not
that.
how they're designed to be used, but.
Well, the host will be announced in a couple
Amber
weeks.
still
for the
does
game
a show. I don't host it anymore. I moved on so I could host other shows, including TWiT Photo. In fact, particularly TWiT Photo. So it's now Sarah and Amber on the Social Hour. Lapel mics. I want to order some lapel mics and do some more with lapel mics.
I'll wear a tie.
Yeah, you just have to wear a tie.
Right.
Gaming show would probably be with a Countryman unless we can get some good lapel mics. Lapel mics pick up so much noise.
I don't think it'll work in our studio right now. I mean, we are soundproofing right now, so it's better in here. There's less echo. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh.
It's almost done. They just have to finish this piece over here, but if you take a look, it's all done over here.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Are they in the rafters or just around the edges or what?
no,
do they
it's
do?
up on it's insulation. All the black, it has insulation, so the soundproofing's so much better now.
Oh.
And we're gonna finish your office.
Oh.
You didn't notice that?
I didn't notice.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's so much better. Oh my God. You know, I
You didn't notice the soundproofing. I love it. I noticed it when I came in. You can just tell.
subconsciously noticed it, actually.
It's great.
I wouldn't notice it unless I were listening on my in-ear headphones because
Right.
that's when you can really hear it. But I subconsciously, it felt a little deader in here.
Right, and your
Oh,
office
that's
will get
awesome.
done, and this back piece will get done pretty
That's
soon.
fantastic.
It's great, except for they stapled a few of the wires and the lights. So Brent will be here for probably 4 days, going through trying to find.
Phones and the alarm.
Yeah, we've had a couple of issues.
Oh, when you said they stapled through stuff, that's what they were stapling.
Yeah, they trust me, they didn't.
Morons? What are they?
No, you know, we should have. No, the problem is we should have put it up before we did all the wires and stuff.
I'm dead inside.
Have you
I am.
seen what these guys look like that come and install this stuff? You think roofers look good?
I'm a hard. What's your skill? What do you do for a living? I staple. I'm a professional stapler.
No, but they had to go around everything.
That's a skill.
So
You gotta learn. You gotta study. You gotta go to school to learn how to staple.
you got to learn how to not fall off a ladder. Is what you have to learn
Did you
with
see
that.
that Professor Erwin Corey Is it panhandles in New York? He's 90, something like 98 years
Are
old.
you kidding me?
And he panhandles in New York City. He's like an old guy with a thing, and he's one of those guys on the street who walks down next to thing, and and then he gives all the money to Cuba because he doesn't need the money.
Jeez. You can send it to me.
Well, it's not that much money. It's like $100 a day.
Well, I'll take that.
Yeah. I thought that was wild. And I think sometimes people recognize him, but most of the time they don't. I would recognize him. If Erwin Corey, I don't care if he's 100, if he walked up to me and asked me for money, I'd recognize him.
It's interesting.
I'm sorry, I really am ADD.
He's digressed. Just a little. I know. I'm like, where did this come
I'm reading
from?
the chat room. The chat room is very distracting.
Oh.
Lisa nixed it.
Well, it's in a week. We have so much stuff going on. I didn't nix it. You took too long to decide to do it. See, I tried to get Leo to commit to a Halloween party a month ago, and he finally says this last weekend, oh, yeah, let's do it.
Too late.
And my live
what I
events
wanna
producer
do?
looked at me and went, great.
I want to hire a professional makeup artist, and everybody comes in and gets turned into a zombie, and then we can make Thriller.
Okay, we can do that
I want to do a
anytime,
lip dub
though.
of Thriller.
Well, next year. Would you put that on the calendar? We're having a Halloween party. What date does it fall on?
I'll make it happen.
Okay, there we go.
We are going to do a calendar, by the way, right?
What?
I want to do a new calendar.
Oh yeah, we want to do it. We want to do a
Men of
new.
Twit.
Yeah, we were joking about doing a new calendar with the Men of Twit,
A new
but
calendar?
yes, because we're gonna have Tom star with the. Remember the horse? Can you pull that up?
Oh, he looks
the horse
good.
picture. So
was
we were
good
joking
looking.
around about a Twit
I think
calendar.
it was actually Daniel Radcliffe's body and Tom Merritt's head.
Yes, it was. We were kidding. A new calendar.
We made a calendar which
Not nude,
was a
new.
gimme for the 2003 Technology Almanac. Q, the
Right.
publisher, made a calendar for it with me in a different garb each month. It was really fun. And we think we should do one for 2012. Is it too late?
Yeah.
I gotta get costumes.
it's-
We had a great art director. Just click the link in the chat room.
What?
Click the link in the chat room.
Well, I think what we should do is that
We could do a Women of Twit calendar, but I don't think they would pose for it.
I would. Why not? We're going to do a Twit calendar with all the employees in it.
I would like to actually do
That would be fun, and then we'll do one with just Leo.
Or no, I think we should have all employees, but like I could be in each picture or something as a different. I mean, we'd figure out a way to do that.
You don't have to be in every picture. Let the
Yeah, here
employees
we go. Tom
let the
Merritt,
employees take
the
a
men
month.
of Twit. This is
We were joking around. We were teasing. We were not thinking of anything rude. That was a joke with Tom.
that was like my first. That was one of my very first Google Plus. Oh no, that's on Buzz. Is it on Buzz? Yeah, it's on Buzz. Yeah.
That was a nice joke.
Posted via Buzz.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun to have every employee, maybe a couple of employees,
Yeah, it was
because since
Equus,
we
it
have
was
more than
Daniel
12,
Radcliffe.
we can have some employees pose and be on a month. And you could be in some of them. You know, you can be like 4 of them and then have other people. It'd be fun.
I'd love to do that.
So,
Well, he's 99 or something. He's ancient.
I'm going to be February. I was thinking of January because that's my birth. I think you should try to get your birthday month.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, we've asked Eben Moglen, and we will get him on. We did a
know what?
Floss Weekly with Eben Moglen. If you go back through the archives,
Instead of
It
putting
was great.
holidays on the calendar, we should put our birthdays. When our birthdays are.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you'd be January.
Yeah.
I'd be November.
Yeah. We might have to have a few people in September and October, but you know.
Avert your eyes, children. Oh!
Oh, Sailor Tom. Wow. Is that Tom Merritt?
Tom's getting an awful lot of credit here.
Oh, you ruined the moment, sir.
Fruit fly.
That's so funny. Yep. So what'll happen is that Jammer B would have to be in January with me.
Yeah, we'd have some duplications.
Yeah. All right. Careful. That top's too short.
See, I'm saying it's too short.
Oh, jeez.
Squirrel.
That'll never happen when I'm here.
Okay, one more.
You'll love it.
Okay.
Love it. Oh, wait, it's moving. Son of a... Oh.
Who did that, Burke? Sailor Burke?
No, somebody, I think Chad did it for
Burke
Burke.
looks like an elf.
He looks really happy there.
Intern of the month. So I have a new idea for replays.
Okay.
I want to run this by y'all.
All right, let's hear it.
I thought of this in the middle of the night. What if instead of recording each show individually, we just start recording when our day starts and then recording when our day ends and then just repeat? So
I
that
love
in
that
effect, you watch the day. So the day ended, but you missed it, but it doesn't matter. And then you kind of know what you're going to see, right? Because it's in order.
And then can't we leave all like the in-between stuff?
And then you get all, yeah, well, of
I
course,
love
you
that
get the
idea.
whole day.
That's
so
awesome.
if we recorded from 11 to 7, then at 7, we'd start 11 again, and it would go another 8 hours. And then we'd start it again, and then we'd run it 3 times, and then we'd be back to 11.
Okay.
What do you think?
Oh, I don't care if it reveals
Can we
my
record
age.
8 hours?
Just send me lots of presents on my birthday.
TriCaster won't record that long, big a file?
We are constantly switching sessions and doing new records.
So switching sessions stops the recording?
I still think we should have a show that is in between the shows, and we should put out all the best clips
Well,
that happen
this
during
way-
the week.
Can we figure that out? Because
still
I
love
think that, and the chat room seems to like it.
Yeah, we just need a machine to do it.
Let's dedicate a machine, because then,
We could put Final Cut on the Tools on Air machine.
yeah, and then use Tools on Air to play it back.
That to play back.
And then that way you just get, like it starts at 11. Even if we don't start at 11, it starts the minute we go out of reruns at 11. That's the beginning of our broadcast day. Most of our days go to 7, right? Is there a time? I guess I really hate it that we have to reboot or restart the TriCaster software. That's really annoying. But I guess we do. We just have to make sure everybody, when we do that, keeps audio and keeps a shot
Right.
in this feed and does it as quickly as they can. Keep mics up whenever possible so that there's always constant in-between show stuff. But I want that anyway. Yeah, there's shows. So whenever we start the show, you start recording and you just record till we would normally go into reruns. Instead of going to reruns, we just start that over again.
Dogs or cats?
And we wouldn't cut the post-show stuff. So you would basically if you missed today's show, you'd watch. That way it's the full thing is time shifted. Doesn't that see, the chat room seems to like that.
I like the in between the shows. They like the idea of the rerun, but I still think we should do something with our content that we have in between shows.
The TWiT wiki is not put up by us in general. It's put up by users. So the way to speed it up is for you to take a show and do it.
Yeah. And
We don't have the staff to do full show notes for everything.
the answer to the question about me on cats or dogs is cats.
Dogs.
Cats.
And Waz was never
Low
on
maintenance.
Triangulation. So when we get him on, that's when you'll be able to see it.
Right.
Steve Gibson on Triangulation? I don't think so. He gets enough airtime.
I think he'd be great backup for when something falls through,
Yeah,
though.
maybe. People want to hear about his childhood.
Really?
Yeah. No, we would include between. It would just be as if you're watched live, except it's not live. But it would just be a repeat of the whole day. I
Chocolate
think
and
that's the
wine,
way to do it.
absolutely.
We could change previously recorded to live earlier.
Yeah.
Right.
Previously, live on tape. Live on tape.
They keep asking for my Lisa on the Rings thing. I'm not sure why.
They love Lisa on the because it's hot.
Oh, it's not hot.
Roger McGuinn, we're working on. NSFW, we rerun that, don't we? Do we not rerun that?
Why not?
Oh, I know why. Because it's NSFW.
But why wouldn't you rerun it?
We can start rerunning that. Well, because the feeling was if it shows up at 11 or 10 a.m. on a weekday, it might burn little ears.
I love when people actually try to adjust their makeup when they're looking straight at you.
Through the window?
John has a pretty stringent list of what we should and shouldn't read.
Mostly on my. He didn't make it up. It's on my.
Yours from 3 years ago.
Yeah, but it's old. That's right. And so I kind of want to rethink that. For a long time, it was only Leo shows should be rerun.
I think it should be all of our shows.
Will is in rerun.
Why not?
Well, I'm thinking what I would like to do is this new thing instead, which is just record the whole day and then rerun that, and when it's done, rerun it again.
I love that idea. I don't see why we're not doing that.
Then that way you kind of know what it's like, well, it's whatever you was on today, you're going to get that again if you missed it.
I think it works for now, but when we start adding more and more, it won't work. We'll probably
do we
rerun
not
our top
rerun Late
shows.
Night Tech?
We do.
Yeah, we rerun it.
Yeah, it's usually in the rerun.
Right.
It's in the reruns, yeah.
So one problem with doing the whole day is not being able to insert interstitial various things if we ever need to.
Right.
Right, but we aren't currently doing that because Tools on Air is not working.
Tech History Today, we are sticking that in because that's not run live.
I like the whole day.
Well, the way to do it is to run it live. Then it's stuck in. So
we-
anything you want to stick in, that was actually always the intent. Is while we're doing the shift or whatever, run tech. And so anything that we stick, you have to stick it in live, basically.
well,
So produce the live show
Right.
as much as possible, and then record the full live thing, and then repeat that.
but don't we repeat TWiT right after TWiT's over?
We do,
Don't
and
you?
I think we can stop doing that. I think this is the new idea, which is.
Tech guy then Twit, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
But
think we usually do twit.
I
We
think
double
you.
twit.
I think you double TWiT on Sunday. I don't know
Because
if I want to go away
everybody
from
wants
that.
to see. Well, you know what? We got a gaming show. You're gonna be doing that anyway.
Well, but I'd still like to see TWiT right after the gaming show.
No, I think I think if we do it, we have to do it consistently.
Well, it'll work for a little while, but as we add more and more shows, you're not going to be able to do that because we're going to be 24/7.
Well, once we have more than 12 hours in a day of programming, you're right. But I think we're a little ways.
That'll
from
be
that.
by the end of next year.
Yeah, we're gonna stretch it. I mean, 12
Well-
hours times 7 is a lot. It's 84 hours. Of
Realistically, if
programming.
we do
It's
this
a lot.
right. Yeah.
That's a lot. I mean, we're doing what, about 35, 40? That's doubling the amount of programming. Did you do ballet when you were young?
No, gymnastics, yes.
I could just see her in a tutu.
Ballet, no. I'm not graceful.
And boxing.
Boxing, I've
And
never did.
ass
I didn't do
kicking.
boxing. Stop.
And you know what she really did is what's that thing you did?
I don't know how to answer that. Oh, I jet skied. I
Jet
raced jet
skis,
skis.
thank you.
I raced jet skis, dirt bikes, and gymnastics, but no ballet.
There you go.
Dear God, no.
There you go. That thing.
I'm
you
not
did.
that curly. Do I fly fish? Do you fly fish?
I do not fly fish.
No, I don't. I am girly.
Lisa's not girly. Lisa's about as butch as you can get.
Hey, I'm butch. I don't look butch.
I didn't say you looked butch.
I don't wear makeup, but so
I
what?
didn't say you scary.
Yeah, Leos are a little afraid of me. It's probably a good thing.
Terrified of you. Are you kidding? Somebody's got to run me.
I look normal. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm
she's,
typical.
She's a normal, smart person.
There we go.
She's one of us.
Okay. Do we have anything else? There's no lawsuits coming. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, cool.
Yeah. She is. She's aggressive and strong,
Very aggressive
which I
and
don't
strong.
like in a woman.
Too bad.
No. I tell you what, and I've said it so many times, I shouldn't need to say it again, but we wouldn't be what we're doing today without this woman over here. I'd still be in the cottage with Dane.
Stop.
The two of us
That's
going,
not very
well,
nice.
I think we should do a show on Facebook.
Stop.
What do you think? Yeah, maybe.
It kind
You
of
want
was
an
like
Onion
that.
News Network style theme. Yeah, Eva's been out here. Let's, and I actually want to fly her out because she hasn't seen the new studio.
A retro show would be fun.
Retro what?
Twit in the 70s.
That would be hilarious.
The internet is kind of a mountain.
That actually would be kind of fun.
That would be kind of funny.
A lot of work.
That could be an
I agree.
episode.
April Fool's Week, we'll have beige everything.
You know, like
Oh, Colleen's doing great.
Got another promotion.
She got another promotion. Colleen and I still chat, so hopefully she's hanging out in the chat room right now. She got another promotion. She's doing well, and I told her once I move, she and I are going to hang out in the city for a day. So we'll tell everyone where we're at if they want to, and we're going to bring Liz probably, and I think maybe we'll bring Alex too. He'll be really uncomfortable with that. I don't know yet. Colleen's going to pick the place. So she's
great.
doing really well. She
doing
looks
very
great.
good.
She's getting back in shape. She's been really
Ooh,
working
that's
out.
scary. She can kick my butt.
She could kick your butt before.
I know.
So no, she's doing well. What
We
else?
do stay in tech, actually. That's pretty much the same thing.
Okay. Do we have anything else that we want to talk about?
No, you're right. I've never been afraid of strong women. And Colleen was the first. Actually, she wasn't the first woman I hired at TWiT. Frederique was. But I've always hired, regardless of gender,
Absolutely.
strong people. I want people. I don't want a bunch of yes men. I want people who will stand up. Oh, Teens in Tech is coming up. People were asking about that.
Is that on tonight?
Yeah, 5 p.m.
Oh,
But we've renamed it because the acronym is terrible for Teens in Tech. It's going to be what is it? Future Web. Future Web. And we do that monthly with young folks. So it started because Abby, more than a year ago, I think it was August of 2010, was going to speak at a conference called Tomorrow's Web with Brian Wong and a few other people, Daniel Brzezinski. And that conference got canceled. So I invited them, all the presenters, to come to the TWiT cottage, and we did a show. Abby was on it. I ran the board, but Abby hosted it. And they did a show, and everybody said, hey, this is great to see what 18, 19, 20-year-olds are thinking about in the future. And people like Brian Wong, he's actually an entrepreneur. He's 20 years old.
Right.
And so Daniel and Brian and others approached us saying, we'd like to do that some more. Abby, I try to get Abby to host it, but she says, I don't want to do a tech show. So,
Right.
all right. So she was supposed to be on last month's show, and we kind of spaced it out. I should remind her. Maybe she should call in for that. I'll send her a text. But anyway, so Brian and Daniel and a few others come in once a month and do Future Web, and it's talking about, from the point of view of young people, what's happening, and I think it's really interesting. You know,
What was the new name of the show, Liz?
they're kind of scarily smart kids.
What's the new name of the show?
Future Web.
Future Web. I like that
Because
better.
Tomorrow's Web is the name of the conference and is
Yeah,
owned by the
TI
kid in Britain who put it together.
TIT was just
No, TNT was never the name.
yeah, I think that's just what they had come up with, and they didn't like the acronym, and so yeah, I like that
Never the
better.
Name. Actually, it's a good name. You'd remember it. Hey, BFF with Alex G this week, +4.
Did I get one?
And I'm 7 days away from becoming the mayor.
Yeah, I'm 3 again. I lost my mayorship here.
7 days.
I'm definitely coming here tomorrow and Monday just to get it back. You heard me.
Let me text Abby. Hey, you know, they're doing Tomorrow's Web tonight on TWiT at 5 p.m.
Are we still live?
Period. Did you want to
it's good.
participate
We'll do
via
it.
Skype? ? Thinking. Working. On Twitter. See, that's the only thing I don't like about Siri. Whenever you say TWiT, it replaces it with Twitter. And I think that's not an accident, to be honest.
We don't beat Leo down. Eileen and I just make sure we take care of business.
Oh, there's another strong woman, Eileen.
Yeah. All the women here are strong.
What the
I
hell's wrong
think,
with me? Can I just get some wimps around here for a change?
no.
It's the guy. All the guys here.
I had
are
a
wimps,
guy
right, Alex?
wave
We're all
here. That's
wimps.
kind of funny.
And we got Liz and Lisa and Eileen. Lynn.
Yeah.
Frederique's
women
kind
are-
of quiet.
Yeah, but she's tough. You know, you don't want to make her mad.
Sarah, I'm scared of Sarah. She's this tall.
Yeah. No, all the women are really strong. So I really like
Catherine's
that.
like,
Catherine's great.
she's like 8 feet tall and
Right.
scares the hell out of me.
I think Liz is taller than Catherine.
I just don't wear heels.
No, I hope I have a gender and race blind hiring here. I really
We
just
absolutely
hire
do.
people who are great.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't care what they're like at home, naked.
Leo,
Although I might fantasize a little bit.
can we put
once
a
in a while about it.
HR? Hello. Stop. Yeah, thank you. And just cut his mic too while you're at it. Yeah, thanks. Jesus, Leo. Come on. Yeah. Where's that shot caller again? Actually, there you go. No, it's just about hiring the right people that fit on the team, and it doesn't matter male, female. I mean, we really want the right people that fit well in this company. So, I don't know. I'll hire the right person for the job.
No word on video. We haven't heard back from them.
Right.
They just are still working on it.
Where are my teens?
Yeah, the problem is that you like the shot caller, so they said I have to do
There's
something
no
else.
shock collar.
It was a joke.
It's a joke. It's just a choke chain. It's not. There's no
Yeah.
electrification. Hey, Sean from the Tech Guy. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I
Sean
think-
came by with his mom from Sonoma. They were great. Sean's a 9th grader. Lives in Sonoma.
Right. We have a couple of kids. People have been asking about internships here.
I
so
really
I
want to
think,
start doing that. But
well-
I know it's an issue of staff time.
well,
Pages. I want to.
What do you wanna call 'em?
Oh, pages. Oh,
A
can we get
page?
little blazers?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Liz Lemon.
No,
Liz Lemon.
no,
I want pages, Liz Lemon. Get me some pages.
she has no idea what you're talking about.
She knows exactly what I'm talking about.
We make little quick
With little
God.
ties, they have to wear. They have clip-on ties. I
Oh,
want
God,
clip-on
no.
ties and pages.
Oh,
I want
no.
pages blazers. Oh! I want that so badly.
Oh, gosh.
Seriously, I'm
Oh,
excited
gosh.
now.
So we have to give
That
them
woke me
uniforms
up.
now? I was just thinking it did wake you up. You jumped up and down. I think it would be fun to have some interns helping in the summer and maybe during the game.
But they're
the
called
game
pages.
show. No, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Really?
They'll want to be. Don't chat room.
Aye.
Wouldn't you prefer to be a page than an intern?
Yes. Can you be like,
Wouldn't you rather do more than get Leo salad?
No, pages get me salad.
Minions.
Minions.
I
They
like
are
minions. No.
But a page is like classy. It's like the NBC pages. Or a congressional page. It's the same job.
Right.
It's the same crappy job. It's just that you're called a page and you wear monkey suit.
I like minion better.
You can call you minions.
Actually, I have a better word, but this is still.
Minions would be good.
I like
You think
minions.
people would come here and work as if
As
we
a
said,
minion?
we made them business cards that said minion.
Minion 1, Minion 2, Minion 3. Whoever comes first gets the 1.
Henchman? No,
Oh,
they're not
you know,
henchmen.
we've
True
always taken care of anyone that's ever interned here, and you know, I've
We
given
give
a
them
few
a
of our.
box lunch.
Well, no, I buy them lunch quite often. I gave each of them lunch money for the week and that kind
I
of
try
stuff.
not to
so.
I don't
I don't let Leo have any of the
Padawan
interns.
learners. We could call them Padawan learners.
Yeah, no. So, it's not always the greatest job because sometimes you're just greeting guests. You could be boxing
It's a
something
great job.
up.
Anybody
get to
would
learn-
love to be in
Yeah.
this studio, hanging
Etienne
out
did
with
well.
us, playing games, eating candy, drinking wine.
I keep hearing Steven saying he's going to, come out to TWiT. I've yet to see him actually book a
Steve 3X?
ticket.
Steven
Yeah,
3X?
yeah. He said he wanted to be an intern here.
I still don't have QSL cards. I'm so sorry. I'm a
Yeah.
bad ham. I will be on Ham Nation Tuesday though because
Can we live in the basement? No.
so there's this guy named Tim he's a cable company in Ohio, I think, who has built in Pennsylvania
Agreed, Ms.
the most amazing ham. He's got like a bunch of huge towers and arrays and stuff. He's got 12 ICOM 7800s. He does it for DXing 4 times a year. The rest of the time it's just kind of not being used. And they're going to let me use his 20-meter tower. And ICOM has spent a lot of money developing a program that will allow me to use a 7800 here to go to a 7800 at Tim's antenna farm, attach the 20-meter tower. So we're going to have an incredible, effectively, we don't have to buy an antenna, 20-meter tower on that radio. So we will be in great shape. So
That'd be
I'm very
great.
excited. Yeah, K3LR, that's right.
That's great.
So very excited. The quality would be great. What's funny is, normally high frequency you'd be going to the Asia.
Right.
We'll be going to Europe, but it's fine. It'll be really fun.
So someone wants to know if we're going to have a show called Leo versus Lisa. This is not fair. I've not been working out.
Lose, you're gonna get at the lava lamp.
I'm going to lose. No, we're not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Go ahead.
You have to let me in.
multiple times.
No.
Tell us when you start.
Are we really doing this?
What's happening?
What happened to my video? I'm all sideways.
We're both lefties.
$10 on. I know we're doing this the wrong way. Yeah, we should be this way. If I'm gonna have anything, here we go.
It's hot. Don't
Don't
touch
break his wrist. Ready? Okay, are we ready?
it. Ready.
Go.
Oh God.
Oh, come on. You're not even trying.
God. Oh, this hurts. It hurts. Ow! It hurts. It hurts.
He tried really hard. You are kind of blushing. Did I hurt you?
hurt.
I'm not even red.
Hurt. Okay, thumb wars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow! Cheater!
I didn't mean to. I thought you were going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here, come here. Do it again. I'll wait.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Ow! You have slippery fingers. What'd you do? Put on hand lotion?
No. I just have soft.
Ham lotion. Yeah, ham lotion. Look at that. I can't hold you down. She tough like Wolverine. Dvorak is not. Well, we asked Dvorak. I haven't heard from Eileen yet. Roger Chang is on TWiT tomorrow. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Roger Chang, and some other people. We could not get anyone on TWiT. Stereo Statesman is here, Bill, Michigan, and it's fantastic looking. It's amazing. Let me see if Eileen sent me about Roger.
Turn red when we arm wrestle. I'm not really sure about
Beat the hell out of me. You killed me. John Hodgman, what is your address? I want to send you a book. That is all.
Yeah, just get Lisa on TWiT.
John Hodgman's asking for my address.
Tomorrow I'm moving.
Oh, they're starting. Okay, the teenagers are here.
Fans that want me to serve them pizza tomorrow that want to show up and help me move. No, I'm kidding.
So you guys need to let in?
Is my mic off?
No.
Okay, so I'll probably see you guys walk by the
Oh, they're going to be in studio? Oh, that's neat.
What are you doing?
I am looking for a note from Eileen telling me who's going to be on TWiT. But I don't see it. Let's see if Eileen, Eileen. So good news, we might have the Driscoll Ballroom for South by Southwest.
Oh yeah, that's looking really
That'll be
good.
really
I'd
fun.
love to have that.
So if you're going to South by Interactive this year in March, we will be doing what we did last year, which was we do some shows.
Broke my mic, they said.
Your-
Broke my mic arm.
Is it off? Oh, Lisa's mic is off. Turn on Lisa's mic. What the?
No mic. So South by the Driscoll, we're hoping to
exciting.
do that.
That's really
We would
exciting.
love to be at the Driscoll.
In January, we'll do CES, same thing we did last year. December, we're going to be TWiT in Paris.
Yeah, and CES this year is now during the week and not on the weekend, which I'm kind of
weird.
thrilled about because I might be at a playoff game. So
Right?
Yeah.
She's a Niners fan.
absolutely.
I've tried to get Yoshi on TWiT, but we will try again to do that.
What else? What else have we got going on? I think that's a lot for this week.
Driskill.
Who's going to Paris from TWiT? It would be Leo, myself,
Sarah.
Sarah, Eileen,
Are you going, Liz?
and Liz is waving because she would like to go.
We're all going.
Just a handful of us are going. Go Bears. Sheesh.
The Bears.
I can
The
be nice
Bears.
about that, though. Liz is a Bears fan.
Oh, they're here.
All right. Well, we've got
All right.
kids
Thank
here.
you, everybody. Good night.
All right.